guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I'm 28, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So today is day 3 of Vlogmas. Okay, yesterday, which was day 2, I went over 2024 savings challenge. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check that out. Okay, and then the day before, which was day 1, I just closed out a budget for December. But today, day 3, we're gonna be talking about debt. Okay, I love this conversation, and you're like, girl, why do you love this? And it's not that I love the debt. I love the conversation of paying off the debt because I'm excited to get it off my back. Okay, get it off my back. And I'm excited to see like the progress that I've done. So we're gonna talk about the progress that I've made over 2023. And we're going to talk about, I guess, my plan to move forward for 2024. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay, so you can see all of my content. Also hit that notification bell so you know every time I post a new video, okay? Stay posted. Stay posted. Okay, so now with all of that said, here we are. I have a student loans planner. I get asked some questions like, girl, where can I buy this? I'm so sorry, you cannot. I made this in 2020, like right at the beginning of the pandemic, okay? And it's just regular paper, and I made it for myself, and I took it to like, I don't know, Staples to get binded. But I made it for myself to keep up. I made it in 2020, but look, I didn't even start paying off the debt until 2021, okay? So this is my starting number, $107,683.18. Okay, let's just, I don't know. Am I gonna need this? Probably not. 1-8. 6 figures. Okay, I try to get through all the questions. Question number 1, oh my God, why did you take out so many student loans? I did not. Okay, with my bachelor's and my master's, I took out about $50,000, and the rest is interest. Yay! Whatever. So, I did do an engineering program, undergrad, grad. And undergrad, it took me 5 years. Grad school took me 2 years. So that's a total of 7 years worth of student loans. Okay. I graduated from grad school December 2019. That means that February 2020, I started working my full-time, like, big girl, real life job, same job I currently work. That was in South Carolina though. I have moved to Louisiana, and can I tell you, honey, okay, life has definitely been a roller coaster, because February 2020, maybe I started in the middle of February 2020, maybe March is when the shutdown happened. So I had a little bit more money to hold on to because I was living life in a closet, okay? I was in my house all the time. So I also try to break this down real fast if you're new here. Okay, so let's just talk about this. Every time I paid, or every month, is in a different color, and you see the date, right? And every actual loan, I did name the loans. They had their names, it had how much it is, and it was an unsubsidized or subsidized loan, number 1. Number 2, no, these loans are no longer like this. I have consolidated my loans. It's currently 2 loans, okay? One's like 20-something thousand, one's like 60-something thousand, or maybe one's in the teens now. I actually have no idea. I do have an idea, but you have to see when I close out December's student loans. So each loan, when I paid it off, I put paid. Okay, so we got Jerry's paid. I did it in order from least to greatest because I'm extra. Stuart Little paid. Hello Kitty paid. Remy the Rat is paid. Daffy Duck is paid. Real quick, this dark green, November 10th, 2022. This is going to be a lot. It's because my job has this program where they can help you pay down your student loans, but you have to sign a 3-year contract. So my job gave $10,000. Why are you air quoting? I'm air quoting because that was pre-tax. Really, once I got it after tax, it was like $8,000. So about $8,000 for 3 years, okay? This was literally last year. So I literally have 2 more years to go. Was it worth it? I don't know. We have to talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that. But nonetheless, this right here, and they helped pay off several of these loans because it was, again, $8,000 in the start of Winnie the Pooh. Okay. And clearly Winnie the Pooh lasted from 2022 all the way till June 2023. Kung Fu Panda interest start gaining, because when did it start gaining? I think in September is when interest started gaining. This interest gain, okay, this highlighted interest gain mean I was gaining because I was putting in my high yield savings account. However, this is the interest that actually occurred, whatever the word is, while trying to pay down my student loans. Horrible. And what we are currently on is Mickey Mouse. So let's just look and see. 2023 starts here, okay? So at the top of the year, I'll calculate like all the student loans together. But at the top of the year, we have $92,034.18. Let's see if you can y'all see that calculator? You can. Okay, this is what we had at the top of the year, $92,034.18. Okay. As of last month, because I haven't closed out this month, and even though in the month of December, I'm putting literally $3,000, I'm gonna say it's only a $2,000 difference. Why? Actually, I'm lying. I'm not putting $3,000 towards this. I gotta include my booze. So I'm gonna say about $2,700 towards this. It's probably only $1,700 of a difference because there was probably about $1,000 worth of interest. I'm not kidding. We will talk about it when I close out my December debt, but I promise you it's just about that much. So where we're ending off with, and I kind of started different because look at this. I was putting the amount here where I was starting, $92,034.18, and then down here, this is, I guess, the amount I paid and the difference. So right here, the remaining was $80,797. I'm gonna say $79,797. Let's 93. Let's say that. Okay, so let's minus 79. Just because again I haven't closed out December yet. $79,793.74. That's $12,240.44. So that means that I've paid, let's divide it by 12, about $1,020 every month. I'm not mad at that. That's great progress. 12,000. I'm gonna write that down somewhere because I just love this for me. I love my sticky notes if y'all don't know. So let's write it down. So for 2023, your girl paid $12,240. I'll say approximately. Okay, because we're rounding here. Not mad at all. Let's now go into how much the progress we have done from the top of the student loan. I was gonna say top of the year. Top of the student loan, which is $107,683.18. And we're gonna minus, it was like, we're just gonna take $1,000 away. We're gonna take $1,000 away. You're like $1,000. Yeah, we're gonna take $1,000 away from this. So we're gonna minus $79,793.74. That's $27,889. Wow, since 2021. Okay, so I'm gonna say total here. It's gonna be $27,889. And it's unfortunate, but the interest is gaining. So yes, I'm paying it down more than I ever have before. However, the way the interest is interesting is just compiling on it. It just feels like a uphill battle all the time. Okay, so that's what we have for 2023 overview, as well as where have we gone thus far. Mind you, this 27,000 was from 21 to 2023. I love when people, I don't know if you guys like watch people when they're like, oh my God, I paid $755,000 in student loan debt in 18 months. Like, I love that for you. Truly, I do. Am I able to do it? Maybe. Have I done it? I have not. Also, if you don't know, I am using a Pilot pen, Pilot Precise V5 rolling ball pens. If you're interested and you want to look at them, they are on my Amazon storefront and the link is down in the bio. Okay, So I made a video talking about my 2024 at a glance, right? I went over our money, me and my husband, because we are married now, you guys. Our income that we currently make, right? And then I talked about the bills that we currently have, IRA, like all of the goals. Again, first saving goals was to put $7,000 towards our IRA. I actually didn't even include the 401k here, but something I do want to point out, because I'm going to use this to get into the goals for student loan debt for 2024. But something I didn't point out, or maybe I didn't. This is the numbers where we are now, right? I will be getting a raise at the top of January. So the hope is my income will be more than the $54,600. Reason one is because I didn't include the 401k in this. I didn't include upping my 401k contributions, and I've done that. And number two, hopefully we can put more money towards debt. So here we are. In the bills, you see $3,100, right? Well, the thing about that also includes like our bill payments for our debt. It's not I don't know why I did that. So we have $197 for me plus $220 for him. So that bills includes $417 worth of student loan debt payment, okay? And then we went ahead and added $2,583 extra dollars plus 2,583. So that equals out to $3,000 a month. This is like monthly. That's why you have times 12 for the 12 months. We also say we had $4,100 split extra for like emergency fund debt or whatever the case may be. So I am thinking that we're gonna do $3,000, but you know something? I'm timesing everything by 12, but I know that we get 26 payments because yes, we get paid bi-weekly, but there's 2 extra payments that we get, so it's a total of 26. So I kind of just want to do some math with that. I have a little clip here because all the rest of the papers have been written on. So let's tap. I changed my mind. What I decided to do was just print out the Vertex forms, okay? So this is from Vertex 42. It's a website and they have a debt reduction calculator, right? So you literally can put all your numbers in and see where it shall take you today. So let's just go over these numbers, okay? So I put it in. You can put the date in. Let me zoom you guys in just like a smidge bit, okay? Okay. So you can put the balance date. So I'm saying this is January 1st, 2024. These are our numbers here. And they are basura. But this is what we're dealing with. No point in hiding. Let's just call it is. It is what it is. So my husband has 2 loans. He has a $31,000 loan and a $2,980 loan. His interest rates are 4.5%, and his payment is $220, okay? So I have no idea how much each one should get. And literally I've logged into the account, whatever. But what I've noticed is what he's been doing is just been splitting it between the 2. Which is okay. Nonetheless, you can see here, it shows you how much the interest is. Can you guys see that? Should I zoom you in a little further? Okay. Hopefully this is better. You can see here, it tells you what the interest is, which is $116.39. Okay. Okay. Then, so those are his. I'm not sure why these 2 are in red. I think these are in red because they're not even covering the interest. I think the payments are not even covering the interest, which actually I can tell by the numbers. So then these are my 2, $61,712.76, and then $18,774.90, which is interesting because you know what I think I did? I flipped them, right? It's $45 that usually goes to the student loan 2, $150 that goes to the student loan 1. But so what we decided to do was try to do avalanche, which means you pay the highest interest first before anything. People keep saying, Mo, why are you paying the highest interest first? Well, because it gains the most interest. I feel like that's understandable, but if you can't understand it, hopefully this explains it better. So let's say we do the snowball debt, right? which means that we try to pay off the lowest balance first, which is his $2,980. Because some people have been like, why don't you just pay the $2,980 off? Well, where are we going to get it from? Our emergency fund? And then that kind of defeats the point of emergency fund to us. Just because life is life, and look, in this economy, we are not just taking out $3,000 to put towards the student loan debt. Now, if we decide 1 month to go ahead and do that, as opposed to paying all the other ones, but remember, we still have student loan bills. So I still have my bill of $197, which is what this adds up to, these two, and he still has his bill of $220. So if we decide, and we'll talk about it, but let's just say we decide to pay the lowest interest first. I'm sorry, the lowest balance first. That would be $2,980. This is saying, hey, if you give $3,000, you can pay this off in 2 months. Why? I have no idea. Because if you think about it, $3,000. Oh, because they're saying you still got to get your payments in. I think that's why. You still got to give your minimum payments in. So hey, if you want that $3,000, we're saying the monthly payment is $3,000. Let me explain everything first. I feel like I'm not explaining this well. Okay, so these are all of our debts. Our creditor, the balance that's in each one, the interest rate, and the minimum payment. Okay, this is the total, $114,503.94. Yuck. Okay, our total bill to pay every month is $417. So my husband and I are going to put $3,000 towards our debt. Okay, so that means that the initial snowball is $2,583, because that's the difference between $2,580. That's the difference between $417 and $3,000. We only technically owe $417. We're gonna pay $3,000. The difference between it is $2,583. Okay, I got that all out my chest. Now the second portion, and this right here is the interest that is gonna accrue for each debt. Okay, what's in red is basically saying, hey, you're not even covering the interest when you only pay that amount of money. Boom. Okay. With that being said, the second part is talking about the strategy of how you're going to pay this off. Okay, so I went ahead and did 2 different strategies, and I'm going to show them both to you. Let's not zoom, but like move this up some. So this one is the snowball, meaning you pay off the lowest balance first. So he has a student loan that's $2,980. If we were to pay that off, it would be paid off in March 2024. Okay, so it would only take 2 months. And then the next one would be my $18,000 one, and that would be paid off in September, which would be 8 months. Okay, y'all with me? Then the next one will be his second loan, which would be $31,000, and that would be paid off in 19 months, will be 2025. So not next year, but the year after. And then my biggest loan, my student loan one, is $61,712. And that would take 43 months to pay off. So that would be August of 2027. Now, when we're done with that, we would have paid almost $12,000 in interest. Okay, $12,000 in interest on top of that 114. So let's just, I don't know, add her up because she loves to add. Okay, so we got $114, and I know I got you guys zoomed in, so I want to make sure you can see it. Yeah, okay, 114, okay, 503.94. That's $114,503.94. Then we're gonna go ahead and add plus $11,977.31. That means that we will be paying a culmination of $126,481.25. Okay, so again, this is if we pay from the lowest balance first. And I get a lot of people, pay the lowest balance, just pay the $3,000 off. Let's get into the avalanche, which means the one with the highest interest. Okay, you can see here the interest is already a little bit lower by a smooth $900+. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. Okay, so again, we have 417 is our minimum payments every month, but we say we're gonna put $3,000, so our initial snowball would be $2,583. We still have these two, I think, I actually don't know, whatever. We still have 2 payments that's under the interest that's being paid. Okay, so with that being stated, the first one we would be able to pay off would be, would be mine. We wouldn't be able to pay anything off in 2024, okay? This one actually kind of looks depressing. It looks depressing because I feel like the payoff dates are so much further away. However, look at the interest, and I don't know, friends, I feel like the interest don't lie. So here it says that the payoff date for the first one is March 2026, and we only be paying $4,005.61 in interest for this is the biggest loan that there is, which is my $61,712.76 student loan debt. That's 26 months. Then my second one, okay, $18,774.90. That's $2,500 worth of interest. I like that. That's 32 months. That's September 2026. And then we have his $2,980.37 loan. It would have gained $168.46 for interest being, okay? That's not a lot of money. And yes, it is more money. It's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. Compared to $12.30, is it a lot? Of course. But if we compare it to hell, we can compare it to the 456 or the 1500 or the 9,900. So I feel like we definitely gain our little $900 in comparison. So here we said it was 126,481. So what was that? Snowball? Let's just write it down. Snowball would be $126,481, right? That's an arrow. It's ugly, but I promise it's an arrow. Okay, let's just get into it. So now we got 114,503.94. Can y'all see this? And we haven't added, like, again, this is not incorporating any like bonuses or extra money. We're just saying the $3,000 that we currently have planned to go towards our debt, if we just put that. Okay, 114,503.94, and then we're gonna add 11,016. Okay, because I was a little worried I was gonna press the wrong thing. 68 cents. That's $125,520. 125,520. So it's about $1,000 difference. I don't know. I feel like some people don't feel like it's a big difference, but I feel like $1,000 is worth it to me. So I think this is what we're gonna end up doing. And look at this alone, y'all. Look at this interest. Let's add this interest up because the interest is crazy. I was gonna go ahead and use my student loan organizer, but I just feel like now probably not. Because why, when the interest is added up right here? So this is per month, okay? $11.18. That's not bad. Plus 116.39. Not bad. Still money. It's actually kind of a lot. I don't know why I said not bad. Plus 302.14. That's horrible. Okay. Horrible. Plus 91.92. So we're paying $521.63 a month towards interest, which is weird when I look at these numbers, because I'm like, if that's a month, no, that makes sense, I guess, because 26 months, I don't know. I just feel like this one's just so far away. Nonetheless, this is what we have decided to do, the highest interest first, just because we can save money. And next year, 2024, we get more money that comes in that we're not investing. We will be putting more money towards debt. The other thing is birthdays, gifts. Like, I'm the type of person for birthdays, Christmas, whatever, my parents say, what would you like? We want to buy you something. I don't want new shoes. I don't want a car. I don't want a jacket. I would love a car, but I love my car and she's paid off. But all I want is a bill paid. And then they ask me how much. I'll take 400, please. You gotta shoot for the stars. And then if they give me 100 or 200, I'll take it. And that extra money will go to debt. Also, if we get any type of refund, which we really have no idea, because we have 2 businesses and we got to figure out what the numbers are going to look like. And then the third thing is, yes, we're married, but we haven't had like an actual wedding yet. And so next year we will be having a wedding. And the only thing we're asking for is cash gifts. Now we're asking for cash to try to purchase a home, but we'll decide what we want to do with that cash. I'm not saying all of it, but at least some of it, depending on how much it is. If it could relieve a bill or two, that would be nice. This was, I don't know, long-winded, and mostly my videos are, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my 2023 update, 2024, what am I gonna do with my debt video. Again, this is day 3 of Vlogmas. I hope you guys, I said Vlogmas, I think it's Budgetmas. I'm not blogging. Of Budgetmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have figured out your numbers for your student loan debt, for your debt in general, and what you're going to do for 2024. Make sure you guys comment below and let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.